What's up, everybody? It is your boy Nick Noodles coming at you with another great video. And today we're doing a drop recap of the Dunk Lows and Supreme Week 1 Spring Summer 21. And I was going to do a live recording of everything, but my dumbass forgot to charge my camera batteries last night. So
come on, man.
I wasn't able to record my face. I did do some screen recording, especially for Supreme. We're gonna rewatch that footage and commentate over it. We did cook on Supreme, but let's first talk about these Dunk Lows. It was a complete L on my part. I think my bot is just really underperforming right now. And really, I think only the top tier bots are really doing well on foot sites, which kind of makes sense. The stock today also wasn't that high on these dunks. I did provide a auto checkout service and I had a few people sign up. Thank you so much for that. It helps me, practice botting. Unfortunately, I did not hit for anybody at all today, so that kind of sucks. I'm probably going to try and refine my setup a little bit or just, move on from botting because it might not even be for me at this point. I actually got exclusive access a few days ago and I was able to get the Dunk Low Coast for retail. This is my first Dunk Low for retail, and really it's honestly a steal for $110. The quality control is kind of bad though. There's like glue stains all over and like the leather is just not cleanly cut at all, but what do you expect? It is a Nike product. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet. I really do want to keep them, but I am trying to move out into an apartment in the summer, and these alone will probably cover like half the rent in my opinion. If you got these and you're planning on selling them and you don't need the money, I really recommend holding these till, further in the spring or early summer. I think resale's around $300 right now. They might dip down to $250, maybe high 200s. If you have a larger men's size, because this is a woman's release, I highly recommend holding. These are going to go crazy, man. I could see these going like 400 plus in the summer. UNC colorways always do very, very, very well. If you look at the Jordan 1 Low SB they did like 2 years ago, that's a UNC colorway, and that one goes for like $500 or $600. So there's no reason why this can't, especially because it's an actual dunk model. So definitely hold these. Let's get into Supreme. My bot flopped on Supreme, but we did cook manually. So I'm gonna commentate over this while we watch the footage because I couldn't record my reaction live. But this site was absolutely cracked this morning. I highly recommend when the site is super laggy to try and load items from the shop wheel. Usually I'll just have it open and then I'll click on each item and open in a new tab. It usually helps me load a lot faster. Usually the shop wheel loads a lot more consistently than the view all page does. As you can see right here, the shop all page just isn't loading at all. My bot was not picking up tasks at all, so I had to stop them just to not get my IP banned. Now I go for the deck here, add it to cart, and then I'm going for the hoodie. Now pay attention here. I'm on the pink hoodie. I'm hitting add to cart, all right? Pink hoodie, medium, add to cart. It's in my cart. I go to checkout now. Shout out Cardinal Autofill. Pretty much fills out my stuff right away once that loads in. Any minute now. Yep, so there we go. Instant load in. Wait 1 to 2 seconds when you do your autofill to hit the terms and service agreement. Otherwise, you're going to get an instant card decline. And yeah, the rest is pretty much history on this. I'll let it play in the background while I talk about the release, but this was a pretty good cook in my opinion. I haven't seen many people get the deck and the hoodie in the same cart, so I was happy to get this cart. As you can see, we were processing around 11:02, and I had a lot of friends, deal with high traffic errors. Let me know if you had a high traffic error, but this might be one of my best carts of all time on Supreme. Processing bar, please don't hoe me. You want to do it, but don't hoe me this one time. And there we go. Now notice here, I was literally clicking on the pink hoodie add to cart, and it adds a black hoodie to my cart and checks it out. I'm not going to complain because, a hoodie is a hoodie at the end of the day, and these hoodies are probably going to resell decently. Nothing too crazy, but the pink definitely would have hit a lot better than the black. And even if I was going to keep this for the personal, I already have a black cross box logo hoodie. I really wanted that pink. But a W is a W. Definitely my best cart, probably ever on Supreme. Maybe the COVID-19 box logo is probably a little bit better, but this one is definitely like second best. The site was pretty ass, I think, in general, Bots were cooking. Swift Soul flopped again, I think. Not a lot of people checked out. Now, one thing that took me by surprise is bots like Mech and Velox did very, very well today. Usually, Supreme has some type of new anti-bot protection at the beginning of each season, and so manual users are able to cook. But it seemed like today bots were feasting left and right. Every bot except for Swift Soul, unfortunately, and the bot that I was running. So if you're looking to cook, especially for those Nike dunks that are releasing in a few weeks, maybe even sooner, I highly recommend looking at Velox or Mech if you really want to have the best chance of copying, because the manual experience is probably going to be pretty rough. Air Force One's restocked today, which was a surprise. I ran some tasks on Swift Soul for that, but wasn't able to cart anything or even try to submit a checkout, so I'm not too hurt on it. It seemed like there was a lot of Air Force One stock, so the resale price is only going to go down on those. Speaking of which, let's look at how some of these KAWS items are doing. Now, I know the skate decks are on StockX right now, and resale isn't too bad. The pink one is definitely doing the best right now, and purple. I think their lowest ask is 150, and they've definitely made some sales around that price. Purple and pink are definitely going to dip down a little bit, probably close to 100, maybe 125 once all the orders come in. The other ones, red, black, and yellow, are all already at $100 right now, and those are probably going to dip even further to maybe 75 to 80. I don't think the hoodies are up yet. Okay, the hoodies are on StockX, and lowest asks are people aren't undercutting the shit out of them yet. Black does have a 375 lowest ask. Highest bid is 400 on some of these, so if you got some of the better colorways like purple, pink, and green, you're definitely going to make at least $100 profit. I definitely see black, gray, yellow, and red dipping to the low 300s. They're all kind of high right now, but I definitely think they are going to dip once orders come in. The faux fur bandana jackets sold out pretty fast as well. I imagine those are going to be going for a decent amount of money. If you can afford to hold it, I would definitely recommend holding till next winter because of that nice Supreme spell out on the back, and it's a bandana print. These could definitely be going for like $700 or $800 next season. XL could even be touching like $1,000 in my opinion. But I would definitely either sell now or hold it because there's not going to be a lot of demand for it in the summer and in these warmer months. So do keep that in mind. Now, one thing I kind of overlooked was those purple Hanes and the purple boxers. Because those are such a unique colorway, they definitely do have potential to go up in the future, especially if they don't really restock them that much. So I think if you got those, that's a pretty big W as well. A lot of the hats were sitting. Usually I expected the new era camp caps to go pretty fast, but some of them were pretty much sitting in the larger sizes, especially size 8 pretty much sold out instantly, but the size below that was still in stock. I got like a green New Era box logo cap last season. I sold it on StockX pretty much immediately for $20, so it's pretty good lunch money, especially if you get a bunch of them. But yeah, that was pretty much this release as a whole. Again, I'm sorry I didn't really come through for the auto checkout. I might just retire from botting in general because I'm a little bit washed, and I think manual is just my calling and my specialty, honestly. Let me know how you all did, though. I really appreciate the support, and I'll see you on the next video.